Welcome to the One Here series of me developing game. Yo guys, it's been a while. I know I've been gone for a month. Yeah, sorry for that. I got to say it took so long because I'm not really motivated to edit my videos that much, and now that I finished this video, which took a lot of editing, it took a month of my unmotivated days. But enough of that, we will be doing weekly uploads instead of daily so that I can get some breaks on the Sundays, and I hope it is okay with you guys. And the plan changed. Instead of me posting just on shorts, I will be posting both on both shorts and videos, so expect that to happen. And at the end of the video, I will be posting a gameplay of the week so you can see the progress of the game with and how it's currently standing. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Here it goes. So on day 35, I decided to add these features. So do you remember that my main genre of the game would be about philosophy? Well, to go to that route, I decided to add time or clock on the top of the screen, and for some reason, I also add this feature, Made in Heaven. Yeah, basically time speeds up, and I tell you, adding this is not that simple as it looks. Maybe it is, and I am just dumb. But look, I am trying, okay? So enjoy watching me suffer on this day, and I will get back right at you on day 36. So guys, on this day, I decided to improve the AI of the game, and since the place of the game is a school environment, I decided to give them behavior about scheduling. You know, on this specific time, this character should be there, and gotta tell you, it's hard. I got cases where AI doesn't move at all, while others are moving. Here's a clip of me trying to understand the bug. Take a look at this, guys. Here we go. Look at this fella. It's not moving. How the hell is not moving? The other two is. Look at it. They're on their own stations. It's just a little circle for now. This is supposed to be his station, but doesn't move. What the fuck? I'm confused. I'm taking a look at this goddamn behavior tree, and I think I know the problem, but not really. How the hell is not moving on this fucking sphere? So it's supposed to be simple. Yeah, it is messy. I've been trying to debug this, and in the end I can't figure it out. Maybe tomorrow. And I did some cleaning of the code on the side because my brain is very exhausted on fixing that. All in all, still trying to understand the bug, and so sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm not that guy. You know, someone who already know what he's doing, and I'm still trying to learn about this subject, 3D game development, and I see you guys tomorrow. Yo guys, guess what? I finally figured it out on the scheduling thing. Oh my god, take a look at this clip. Yo guys, take a look at this. If I wanna fix it, this guy finally goes to his workstation. This guy also is not bugged. It's also in his workstation. Plus this guy, and I'm gonna speed up the time a bit. They switch places finally, just like features in a school environment. And if we look at his variables on the details panel, yeah, it works. Nice. I fixed this logic where edge cases happen and it goes out of this function, goes into here, which before has index mismatch. That's why it is so buggy back then, and yeah, I fixed it. Yeah, basically it works now and I'm proud of it. Yay! I told you guys I have a big smart brain. Probably. But enough of that. Remember on my short that my inspiration game is Miside. And if you are living under the rock, here's a quick summary of the game for you. Miside is a game where you, the player, play with an imaginary girl named Mita. And I'm not gonna explain the full detail of the game, but here's an important detail for you. The thing that I really like about that game is its interaction system, like pop-ups. And that is also what I'm hoping to achieve in this game. All in all, I really like that feature and I sort of did it here in this clip of the interaction system of my game. Guys, check this out. The new interaction system. It's just a little text box for each NPC's dialogue. And hey, before you hate saying this thing doesn't look like the Miside pop-up, I will say to you, it is not done, okay? It will improve soon enough. Just be patient with me here. I'll see you, and with that, I'll see you tomorrow. So on this day, I believe it is day 38 already, and I'm trying to make an NPC run away from the player, basically a behavior of running away. And check this clip about this problem. So basically guys, what I'm trying to do is the NPC would run away from the player when the NPC sees us, but take a look at this. Let me get in the front of this guy real quick. As you can see, he's not running away from us, he's just turning around. I have basically tried everything I could, like I checked the navigational mesh. Is it reachable? It is good. I manually place it, the AI where it should go, and it is also correct, but somehow the AI is not moving. Yeah guys, trying to figure this out. It's really difficult. And after coming back about 2 hours about this, you will not believe what is causing this problem. Here is Michael talking about the solution right about now. What? I just died into your arms tonight. Someone inside the sand. So thank you for the attention, Michael. Check this out. Remember guys, when I tried to get in front of the NPC, it just basically turns around from me. I was really intrigued by this behavior and I find that the runaway function works, but as soon as the NPC turns around, it doesn't see the player anymore, meaning it automatically aborts the movement and made it seem to look like it just turns around me. And I just fixed this issue by just adding a boolean variable and that let the NPC finish the movement first. And yeah, that's basically it. That's it. Back to you, Michael. And after this issue, I tried to refactor my code a bit since I learned from YouTube about event dispatchers and loosely coupling means scalable code. And yeah, this is basically this day. See you guys tomorrow. So day 39. Okay guys, let's achieve the interaction system similar to Miside. So here's the clip of Michael describing the plan. Thank you, Michael. As Michael said earlier, the plan is or the goal is similar to Miside interaction system. So let me explain it further using Microsoft Paint. You can see this, we have an NPC and when the player gets near, a widget will say press E to interact, and when the player press letter E on the keyboard, a menu will pop up. Then we can click those menus buttons and do stuff. So yeah, that's the main plan for now. Back to you, Michael. After some time now, after implementing the interaction system, I have encountered another problem. Here's a clip about this problem right about now. Thank you, Michael. So check this out, guys. Let me get closer to the NPC real quick. As you can see, the press E widget works just fine. When I press it in the keyboard, the widget is gone. Like bruh, not a big problem, like guys. Yeah guys, it is frustrating, and after trying to debug this shit and narrowing it down, I figured out Here's a clip of Michael showing what he finds. I figured it out, guys. Look at this. I narrowed it down to this point of the code that is running, meaning the widget is there but we can't see it. So I try to increase the draw size and hold and behold, the widget is appearing. Wow guys, magic, right? The lesson is always put your anchor points in the right place so the widget displays correctly. But that is not the end of the problem. Here's a clip of once again Michael talking about this problem. So guys, I don't know if you noticed, but look at this. I have these two kinds of NPC and it does share the same base class with the name variable name options, but the teacher NPC is displaying these options. If you compare this to the student NPC's options, it is not the same, or it is bug, as we can see. And after some time, once again looking around for the bug, I see this. So guys, look at this. I'm in debugging mode right now, and look at this variable on begin play that is passed down from the base class. So I think this is really the problem, so let me remove this real quick. That should fix the problem. Let us see in real time and the moment of truth. Will it work? Also, let us check for the student. Yes, it works. I told you guys I know what I'm doing. So yeah, that is about on this day. See you guys tomorrow. So what day are we in? Day 40. Okay, for today's plan, here's a clip of Michael once again explaining the game plan for today. Thank you again, Michael. So for today's plan, I will be using Microsoft Paint once again to explain it better. So yesterday, we achieved the interaction menu, but I haven't told you yet that the button don't do anything, or rather, can't be clicked yet because it is found on world space, and today, I want to make that happen. You click it and with the mouse and certain things or some actions will run. But the biggest problem right now is I don't know how, so I will look it up on YouTube tutorials. And with that out of the way, back to you, Michael. Okay, as Michael said earlier, I did look at YouTube tutorials. I still struggle at this, but enough of that. Look at this beautiful masterpiece. So look guys, let me click play real quick and get closer to this NPC real quick. As you can see, the interact widget works from the previous day. It still works, nothing crazy happening right now. And when I press E on the keyboard, this choice pops up. But now the main keys of the clip, when I click this, it will work. Let's find out. Click. Of course it works. I'm the greatest blueprint coder ever in Unreal Engine 5. And disclaimer, please, I'm joking, don't quote me on that. Basically, the button clicks makes the dialogue pop up like goddamn comic book. And with that, back to you, Michael. So yeah, don't quote me on that, guys. And yeah, that is basically it on this day. I know it's not a lot, but check this clip to find the reason why. Guys, I've been doing this for hours now, trying to understand this widget interaction component. So let me show you what I mean by this. So let me click play and get closer to the NPC real quick, as usual. And press E, and try to press E, click this option, nothing happens. And to tell you the truth, I'm clicking my mouse right now rapidly and it doesn't work. So yeah, this is why I love programming. Sometimes it really questions your intelligence, sometimes it makes you feel smart, while other times it's the opposite. So yeah, with that, peace out. Okay, day 41. On this day, here's what I'm planning. So here's a clip of, once again, Michael explain the game plan. Thank you, Michael. So here is the game plan. I'm using Microsoft Paint as usual for today. What I want to do is to create an identity stat widget that will be hidden from the beginning. And here's how it basically works. At first, the entity will be hidden. Entity widget will be hidden from the beginning, but as we, the player, learn about this specific NPC character, this widget will be a reminder for us players who are we talking to, or specific NPC. And this widget will be composed of name, age, birth date, and of course this is also have their own status of hidden or not. And with that out of the way, back to you, Michael. So, as Michael said earlier, the plan for today is simple, and in the end, it was really simple to do, which is surprising to me because I got so many trouble with widgets so fucking many times, and it may be because I got experience now, but oh well. Back to the topic. To show you what I've done so far, check this clip about what I mean by this. So guys, check this out. If I click play real quick and get near to this NPC and go to the front, we see the widgets and their head. And Michael mentioned earlier, it has name and age, but it does not exactly have birth date just yet. I am still figuring that out for later, and I gotta say, it is really easy. Really, I mean it. Like, the code is not that complicated compared to the rest. Yeah, just wanted to say that, and I really feel proud about it. And with that out of the way, back to you, Michael. And after implementing this, I decided to clean my code a bit, since it has this overhead where I have to get the tag of the workstation and find it and get that object and use that object as a reference, when I can just use the actor editable variable in the level, which I found on YouTube. And after this, I'm finally confident to scale my NPC count from 1 to 48, since I am finally done with scheduling. And it also means I decided to place all the workstations, mainly student chairs, in the main classroom. And this is what I've done for today. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. Okay, day 42. On this day, here's what I'm planning. You already know the drill, so here's a clip of once again Michael explaining the game plan. Thank you, Michael. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm using Microsoft Paint once again to explain this better. So guys, remember that this game will be a store game. So I will thinking I will create a media pattern and example then manages the timeline of events of the gameplay. So here's an example of this time. All NPC are assigned to do this, and I find that the behavior tree will be messy for this. Basically, this manager will override whatever the behavior tree does, and for its storage, this manager will handle all the actors if an actor arrive or not. So this manager can command the actor it's stored that arrived to do something. And so in the long time, its overall purpose is to check the time. Based on the time, it would command everyone to perform some things, like an introduction of each NPC on that specific time, and handle each actor in sequence, unlike the behavior tree, which is only good for individuality, meaning they might go all at once, which is not very specific if they are all trying to introduce themselves, really, if you think about it. So with that, back to you, Michael. So as Michael said earlier, the plan is to create a manager to handle the storyline. And the first things first, let's do the actor arrive event to make sure the manager can see and handle the actors in the future. I will be back at you when I implemented it. So check this out, guys. Let me click play real quick. Check this NPC arrive at his location. When it does, it should print actor arrive. Yeah, that worked. Back to you, Michael. So after that, we got the manager is storing the actor arriving, and we need now to command the actor using the manager to make sure it follows the timeline. So guys, let's wait for the actor to arrive, and it is about time an event hits that prints the manager commanded this actor. Let's see. Okay, the event just fired, and as we can see, the manager does its job and commands the NPC to perform. So yeah, that's about it, and back to you, Michael. So yeah, that is about it for now, and I promise you guys this manager will come in handy later. And with that, see you in the gameplay of the week. Yo, if you made it into the end of the video, I really appreciate you being here and thank you. And not gonna lie, I really wanna build a community in this platform, maybe someday, right? But overall, I really wanted to say to you guys that I'm hoping I could become an inspiration one day for you guys, and always keep following your dreams. It really makes living feel bearable, and even when you are alone. And so yeah, my message is don't forget how to dream. And with that, let that sink in. And thank you for your time. And ooh, by the way, can you do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button for me? It really helps a lot. And with that, thank you.